Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Let me know if you can hear me now. Oh, great. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So it's great to have you here. Hope there's no surrounding noise. So that it can be very clear. Oh, she said it's gone. I think we're back. Sound is back. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, yay, we have more people in the house. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Lady Bra. Thank you for the feedback. That helped. Yay, it's back. Abimbola, you're welcome. Oluyemisi, it's good to have you here. So, we just have, oh, good, it's 8 o'clock. So, we are kicking off right away. We're not waiting. Okay. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. First things first, just to get us started, on your if you are watching this on your phone, I want you to do something really real quick with me, okay? Do something real quick with me. If you're watching this on your phone, I want you to first off touch your screen, all right? Touch your screen, and then you see a settings icon at the top right hand. Settings icon at the top right hand. When you see that settings icon, I want you, oh good, touch the settings icon, top right hand, and then select quality. I'm doing it right here on my phone as well. When you select quality, choose higher picture quality. So this should give a better output, so you can watch this, in a better way, or rather higher quality on your phone. Okay, so that's just to help you enjoy the class. All right, so we're going to kick off now. Let me find my slides. One second. Welcome to everyone joining. Welcome. It's good to have you here. It's good to have you all here. All right. All right. So if you are just joining, drop your location. Let's know where you're joining from. Let's know where you're joining from. I'll present my slides right now. Share screen. Yay. So if you can see my screen, just type one in the comments. If you can see my screen, type one. Grace from Ibadan, it's good to have you here. So if you see me looking this way, I'm looking at the comments on my phone. Lady Bryce joining from Aja, Lagos. Abimbola, Lagos. Yay, my people. I'm joining from Abuja. So we're all here. It's good to have you here. James Billions, one. So you okay, good. So you can see my screen. Awesome. The feedback is great. Thank you so much, everyone. Feedback is amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. All right. More people joining, more people joining, more people joining, more people joining. You guys are amazing. All right, so we're kicking off right away. Huh? Present full screen. We're kicking off right away. More people joining. All right, so they will meet us as we've begun. The time is 8:03 on my end. Let's kick off. Okay, full screen. All right. Our session tonight is how to restructure your coaching or consulting business to attract more high paying clients. So here's what you're going to do for me. If you're a consultant, type consultant in the chat box. If you're a coach, type coach. Let's know who is here. So type what you do. Just type coach, consultant, service provider. Let's have it. If you do your 9 to 5, no problem, type it. Let's know. If you are just starting a beginner coach, type it. I just started my new business, type it. I just want to know who is here. All right, Grace says consultant. Yay. All right, awesome. More people coming in. So just type what you do. If you're a coach, consultant, you are a speaker, type it. If you are an agency owner, a service provider, just type it. Abimbola says both. So you're a coach, you're a consultant. Awesome. Awesome. Just type, let's know what you do. Don't be ashamed. If you don't start any of that and you're looking to venture, it's okay. Just still type it. If you're a trainer, type it. If you're a speaker, if you're a facilitator, type it. Let's know. Oh, good. Lady Bra said digital skills facilitator. Awesome. 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 All right. So today you guys made it to the right session. All right. This workshop is going to show you how you can restructure your coaching or consulting business to attract more high-paying clients. So even if you are here and you, because I know some people sent me a message asking me that if they've not started their coaching, should they still join? I said, no problem, join. The good thing, if I knew what I know now before I started, I would have done a lot of things differently. All right. So it doesn't hurt to be in the session and get a full grasp of what you should do going forward so that you don't make mistakes. The reason why I'm here is so that I can backtrack a bit and correct some of the mistakes some of you have done, so that you don't have to spend the number of years I spent learning how to get here, making a lot of mistakes that took years. I'm just here to help you collapse time. So it's okay to be here and learn, take what you can learn and go, put it to action and get the results that you seek. All right. Lady Brad says you're also a content creator. Okay. James Billion says speaker, consultant, facilitator. Tinu says speaker, beginner at coaching business. Awesome. Awesome. It's so good to have you all here. I really, really appreciate you taking the time to join me at this session. And I know we'll have an amazing time here. So we're just going to get right into it. All right. Anybody who's joining us should have joined us by now, or they'll catch up as we move. So is this you? Every time I mention the situation, just say, yes, that's me. Put in the comments. You are phenomenal at what you do as an experienced coach, consultant, expert, or even leader, or facilitator, or speaker, and you have helped clients in the past achieve amazing results. But you're at a point in your business where you want more high-paying clients, more revenue. Is this you? Put that's me in the comments, and I will know it's you. All right, put that in the comments, and I'll know it's you. Is this you? You show up consistently online. You are already showing up online for the audience, for your market. You show up to sell your offers, your high-ticket offer, but you keep attracting the exact people you don't want. People who cannot afford you, people who are always asking, man, do you have a discount? Please, I cannot afford it. When is the price coming down? And this has affected the way you sell to the point that you find yourself slashing prices. You give discounts, you give scholarships, all because you want people to buy. But guess what? At the end of the day, even after bringing down the price, they still don't buy your offer. They still don't buy your course. They still don't buy your program. Is this you? Say that's me. Just own up. Don't worry. Don't worry. There's no judgment here. All right. There's nothing you're going through that I did not go through. So it's okay. I'm not here to judge you. Nobody's here to judge you. Okay. Awesome. Is this you? The strategies you've applied in the past have tried. They have brought you to this point, but you know they lack the capacity to take you to the next level of growth you desire. Yeah. I mean, there may be strategies you've applied back in the years, maybe 2020, 2019, 2021, 22, 23, 24, now we're at 25. Some of the strategies don't work any longer. And you know that you cannot apply the same strategy in 2025. No, it won't take you anywhere. or you don't know what exactly you need to do or what strategies you need to apply to take you to that next level of growth. Is this you? Is this you? Drop it in the comments if that is you. Drop in the comments if that is you. You need direction on what to do because you know that yesterday's strategies will not yield you the result you desire. So you seek deeper insight from someone, me, who has been around. I've been around for almost a decade. I've been doing coaching for almost a decade, who understands what you are experiencing and knows exactly how to lead you right, especially as it pertains to your specific expertise. Is this you? Is this you? You know what? Tonight, I'm going to share with you 3 powerful secrets that will completely transform your perspective to high ticket selling, that will help you attract the best clients who pay you whatever your price is without you overly convincing them or responding to a gazillion objections. You know those objections that when they come, they look like they are interested, but they come with a lot of excuses. Um, I'll talk to my husband first. I will talk to my dog first. My dog ate my wallet. Oh, what if I cannot? What if they plenty questions? You know they are just not ready, but they are in your DM wasting your time with a lot of questions. Next thing they say is I'll get back to you, and you know they're never coming back. You don't want those kind of clients. You want the ones who come in already sold. Sold. They are coming in sold. Come into your DM sold. They're just coming to ask, I'm interested in this. Where is the account details? How do I pay? Where is the link to pay? I'm ready to get in. That's what we're talking about here. Ready to invest clients. You want to be able to attract them. Tonight, we're going to share with you the secrets that will help you do that. And thirdly, the secrets that will enable you multiply your revenue easily and consistently without multiplying the work you currently do. This is important because sometimes we may think that, new strategies, or if I want to attract the best clients out there, that means I have to do more of the work. We don't do that here. We do lesser the work because the whole idea is not to work hard, but to work smart, to choose the exact things you need to do and do them consistently. The things that are guaranteed to help you get results. Not everything in the book that you are trying to just try your luck, anyone that works. It doesn't work like that. Like what I said earlier, I've tried it all so that I can cut out the fluff and give you the juice, give you the exact things you need. So you're going to learn that today, how to multiply your revenue easily and consistently without doubling your work. Many of you here are mothers. Of course, some of you here, some men may have joined us. You know, busy people, busy parents. You have your businesses, you have your jobs, you have things that you are multitasking all at once. So my job is not to make it harder for you, but to make it simple. My job is to simplify your life. All right. My job is to simplify your life. I have a notification there popping and making noise on my laptop. So let's move on. Let's move on. All right. So who am I? If you're just meeting me for the first time, my name is Amber Eyang Ajakai. I'm a business strategist. I'm a coach. I am the founder of the Defy Teams. I'll tell you more about that as you go or as you get to know me. But what we do in the Defy Teams is that we help coaches, experts, consultants, agency owners, business leaders. We connect you or match you with virtual operations specialists, or virtual operations specialists that can help take most of the day-to-day operational work off you and implement them for you. So these people are well vetted, well trained to do the work that you do, so that you can hands off, or rather hands off, hand it over to them. They handle it for you effectively while you go and do the high impact activities that will help your business grow and scale. All right. I'm also able to, like what I said, I've been doing in the past almost a decade. I've been able to help coaches, experts, consultants, agency owners, business leaders to scale their businesses online without overwhelm. How? By helping you multiply your revenue, of course, by attracting the right kind of clients out there that can help you scale. And of course, improving your systems, your workflow, your processes, and all of that. So this is what I do. Some of you who are here already know me. You've met me before. You've bought my courses in the past. I'm no stranger to you. So you're here because you want to learn something new from me, and I really appreciate you for being here. All right, so a bit of my history, all right, in case you've not known this. I sold my first premium offer in 2020. Back then, that was 5 years ago. And at that time, 7 people paid. But guess what? After that, I went back to my safe zone because my business was not fully equipped to sell high tickets. Yeah. Sometimes we bump on success like that and we're like, yeah, we've gotten it. And then when we get in there, we see that, oh my God, it's not the same thing we are used to. Ooh, imposter syndrome now sends us back. So I went back to my safe zone. After selling a course for 180K and 7 people bought, right after that, I went back to selling 5,000 naira courses. Why? Because the new, the new, the new model I had stepped into, I wasn't fully equipped for it. I wasn't equipped for high ticket selling at the time. The entire process was complex. I felt because people paid me more, I had to give them more work. I had to work twice as hard. So I was doing the exact opposite, what I do now. Because I lacked the knowledge, I lacked the strategy, all right? I found it overwhelming, not just for myself, but also for the clients, the 7 people that signed up. It was overwhelming for them. And I didn't know, I was just here trying to, match up the money they just paid. Hey. you know, at the end of the day, the success rate was very low. Only one person followed through to the end of the program. Out of all 7 of them, at some point they stopped attending classes. They were overwhelmed. At some point, they did not just finish it. And for us who do businesses like this online, coaching, consulting, and all of that, how our pride is in our clients getting results. Because if you don't see results, what can you use to validate your expertise to the outside person who doesn't know you well enough? These results are what will speak for you, because we don't sell something that is tangible, human hair or anything that people can say, okay, it's original. No, they have to know by your output, by what you put out there, by the delivery of results. That's how people know. But I couldn't even match up with that. And only one person followed through to the end. But it was interesting because this one person, she followed through, and her life completely changed after that. Because after, of course, I told you I had gone back to selling 5,000 naira offers. But somewhere along the line, like 2 months after we had done this coaching together, I messaged her to catch up on how she was going. And she told me, Amber, do you know that what you taught me has led me to today, I'm earning over $14,000 per month. I'm like, wait, you said what? She said she cannot believe it. This was the chart. I put it there for you all to see. And she said, I feel like I don't deserve it. I pinch myself, or I punch myself. I feel like I'm an imposter. And she goes on to say, because it was only that one webinar and a few months of certification that landed me these jobs. Now, it's interesting because I taught them different strategies, and she applied this one of these strategies, and she landed herself with a client that she worked with, they invited her into their organization. She did something for them. They paid her $2,000. They called her back and gave her a full-time job, and she was earning $40,000 a month. This was back then in 2020. This is 2025. I can't imagine what she'll be earning right now. Interesting. But the interesting thing, I still lack the strategy, because I felt like, okay, Chichi got it by luck. What am I going to do going forward if I have to help more people? Do I repeat the same thing I did? That means I'm going to overwhelm them again. What if I get 10 people in and only 9? And all 9 of them disappear, one person remains again. Is this the same headache? I still lacked that strategy. I didn't know what to do. I just felt her getting results was a thing of luck, anyways. But it wasn't. It wasn't. It was me who was suffering imposter syndrome, because I knew what to do. I just needed to refine it. Anyways, moving forward, 2 years later, my husband and I moved to Dubai. We relocated to Dubai. And at that point, when we did that, we relocated in 2021. At some point, we knew that this is if you've heard of if you've been to Dubai, you've heard of the living expenses there and the standard of live, the cost of living there. It's expensive. It's expensive. It's an expensive country and all of that. I was selling low ticket offers, and even though I was selling them at scale, it couldn't match up to the cost of living. You know, this is something that my husband and I have to work together to try and see how we can pay bills, do everything. And it was hard for me to even bring out anything tangible, because I was still earning in naira, Nigerian naira, and I was still selling for 5,000 naira offers. In fact, at the time I was trying to sell other higher priced offers like my ebook launch program, but people were still not paying. I tried to slash it to 35K, people were still not paying. I was running ads. Oh my God. But it got to the point I knew that, what, this income has to shift to, or else I'll be left with no choice but to dust my CV and start looking for a job. Because all this coach you are doing, Amber, I don't understand it. That's how I felt. That's how I felt, like this thing is looking like It's not working. And so what happened next? I got myself into that zone of, okay, how do we figure it out? You know, how do I go back to selling high tickets again? What's the strategy I need to apply this time around? What should I do? How would they buy? What do I sell? Do I show off? Dubai, you can show off that you're driving luxury car. Maybe that's what will make people to buy when they see you driving Bugatti and and Rolex, Rolls Royce and stuff like that. Go and borrow. But that's not my life. I'm not that kind of person who go and be showing off things that I don't own. Come on now. That's not the authenticity we're talking about here. I said, what is the strategy? Should I go viral? How would they buy? What if people owe me? What if they can't pay me? Should I use Facebook groups? Should I go to Igbo people? I tried that one. I went to Igbo, went to Facebook communities, joined them there, asked them to come. They never answered me because they've not been answering their own people. I struggled with the idea. I struggled with confusion, you know. But you would see me day and night trying to figure it out. I hardly slept because I was in complete research mode to make high ticket selling actually work. Now, what you see on your screen is one morning I woke up and I set it out there and I put out an offer for a high ticket offer. I priced it at 350K. Okay, I reached out to a few people. I said, this is it. I'm ready. If you want to join me, let's get on. But 350K is the price. Are you willing to get in? Next thing I knew, Amber, I'm interested. Amber, I'm interested. For me, while I was doing that, I was scared to the bones. But I had no choice because bills were knocking. But I stepped on, right? I stepped on to do this. And guess what? People started paying. Wait, this one is not that time of 180K. When I sold that course in 2020, 180K. Now they are paying almost twice the amount. They are paying over two times the amount now. They are paying 350K. Okay. Now, it's not a matter of them paying. Can I deliver? Well, they were paying, no problem. After next thing, this was me chatting with a client of mine, telling her that when I launched an offer at 350K, the offer was called Maximize. It's still called is my coaching, my group coaching offer is called Maximize. All right. And I told her my body was shaking, and it's the truth. I was shaking when I put out that offer. But guess what? People started paying. Not just that, I started giving out different other offers. People were paying. See people telling me, oh, 600K, right? Okay, I'll transfer it when I get back. Do you want it in naira or dollars? Oh, okay, let's do Stripe. I was prepared. I started collecting high-paying clients. They were paying me to help them with their coaching programs, with their consulting, with their service business online, to help them actually promote, attract the right clients into them, right? Slowly that started building up. I have clients pay me over $1,000. I have clients pay me in seven figures in naira. Pay me, the amounts you see on the screen are things like that I had never experienced before. I had never experienced this before. Outside of that course I did in 2020, where people were to pay 180K, that was the last of those kind of things. But these were beyond my kind of I was like, whoa, okay, high ticket, here we come. When that time came, I applied the same. Now I knew better. So the strategies I had now developed, I had learned, I had built up, over time. I applied it with clients now, the clients who joined my program, with the clients I was now working with. And this time around, they were more structured, they were more effective. I could apply them in a better way, learning from my mistakes of the past. And guess what? They started getting results as well. They started getting results. See on the screen, these are people who, when they were selling, like this person here, was not even selling any offer at all. Next thing, she has a client paying her over 260K, over 261K as deposits. This was her chat with me, telling me that she was in church when she received her alert. Her dance tempo just increased. This is another client. We'll talk about her in a bit. Say getting clients, pay her over three. That's okay. Not this is 350K. I want to say over 300K. Pay her 350K to work with her for her course, her coaching program. This is another story of somebody who was selling courses at 10,000 and all of that. Next thing she knows, she raised up her price and people start coming because of what the things she had learned from me. And you can see many more. We don't want to dwell on that, but if you want to go back and rewatch this, you can zoom in and you'll see for yourself. All right. More testimonials and all of that. Now let me tell you the story of Dio. If you go to my Instagram page, you will see her stories pinned on my page. All right, the testimonial that is pinned. One of the testimonials pinned there. This was somebody who was showing up as a coach online, showing up with amazing content. However, it was tough finding people to pay her for her offers. Now, when we started working together, I just wanted to know that she'll be committed to do all the things I will ask her to do. No problem. She signed on to work with me on Maximize. We got started. Over time, what after how many weeks of working together, these were the kind of results that I started seeing. She launched her coaching program. And one of those days, she messaged me, told me, Amber, first client just came in. If you listen to that testimony on my pin post, you would actually hear the excitement in her voice. Somebody had just paid her 350K. She could not contain the joy. I recorded a message responding to her. I was excited. I was just jumping all over my house. Not too long after that, a second sign up came in. Not too long after that, the third sign up came in. In one day, Dio had gotten over 1 million in sales. Amazing. This was somebody that had never sold anything before. People were not willing to pay. People were not willing to pay. And here she was getting how many people to pay in a day? That is an amazing, amazing, amazing result, especially when it seemed like it was impossible. Especially when it seemed like it was impossible. All right. Now let's move on. This is another person. All right. She was at the verge of throwing away her offers. That person I talked about that said she was selling offers. You don't look at this one's face. 10,000. And this one bring 10,000. This one bring. At some point, having followed the things I taught her, she decided to raise her offers. And she told me in the chat, she said, I just throw away my offers as we speak, Amber. Then she decides to increase her offer to 100K. All right. And even at the 100K, she was not lacking jobs. Clients were reaching out to her to work with them. Next thing, she increased her price to 200K. And she was still getting fully booked month in, month out. Till today, this lady is grateful, always entering my DM, telling me, Amber, you changed it for me. I'm so grateful. At some point last year, she sent me 30K to have lunch. And I'm like, come on, you've appreciated me enough. Thank you. This is when you transform people's lives this way. They just don't know when to stop saying thank you because they know where they were coming from. And I don't take it for granted at all because even if I had to take so many years to learn how to master this, I'm happy that I can help people collapse time, can help people achieve even better results in lesser the time. That makes me happy. All right. Now, I want you to imagine what your life would be like if you were to start attracting a steady flow of premium clients into your business within the next 3 months. I'm not one who will lay claims and say tomorrow, no. Some things will take a bit of time because some structural foundations need to be shifted, need to be changed in your business. Some things you've been doing wrong need to be changed. So at least 3 to 6 months, at least 3 months. The clients who work with me on my programs, my coaching programs, in less than 6 weeks, they start getting results. Now, it may not apply to everybody, but I have seen a trend over time that if they follow certain things we do in that period of the entire coaching program, before we even step halfway of the program, they start seeing results. That's how amazing this is. Once you know exactly what to do, you won't be doing everything. You'll be doing the exact thing you need to do to get you the best results. So I want you to imagine what your life would be like if you were to start attracting steady flow of premium clients into your business. What would your life be like? What would you like to buy? Where would you like to travel to? What would you like to make possible? Do you want to change your children's, school? Do you want to take them on a vacation? Do you want to, maybe you and your husband want to just go on a vacation, you alone just enjoy that honeymoon together that you didn't enjoy all this while. Maybe there's something you want to pay for. Maybe you want to do your doctorate or you want to get a new master's. Maybe you want to buy a new car. What if you just want to splurge? You can do anything as long as you can make the money that will help you fund the kind of life you want to live. All right? The secret I'm about to share with you today will bring you closer to your dream, just as it did for me and my clients. And trust me, it works. It works. After this workshop tonight, you will discover 3 overlooked secrets that are guaranteed to enable you attract premium clients to your coaching, your consulting business, your speaking business, your facilitating business, anything you will do here, as long as you provide a service, These secrets will help you to attract the kind of clients you want. Those ones who are ready to invest and who pay big money without coughing, without asking too many questions. They understand value and are willing to pay. Are you ready? If you're ready, drop it in the comments. Say, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, and I'll know that you are. So drop in the comments if you are ready. Are you ready? Drop in the comments. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, so I'm looking at my phone over here. Gemini says, ready. Awesome, awesome. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? More comments coming in. Abimbola, I am ready. Oluwa Bumi says, I am ready. Runke says, yes. Ready, ready. Gemini says, ready. Goldmine Academy says, fully ready. I love you all. Thank you so much. Yay. It's great. I'm happy. All right, so let's get into it. Let's begin. All right, so secret one. I hope you have your notes. I hope you have your notepads. Secret one, sell this, not that. Sell this, not that. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, what is this? What is that? Don't worry, that's why we're here. Sell this, not that. That's why it's a secret, all right? So, hush, don't tell anybody. So, I want to ask you, what was the first thing that came to mind when you thought about selling to a premium market? What was the first thing that came to mind when you thought about selling to a premium market? What was the first thing that came to mind when you thought about selling to a premium market? Let's have it in the comments. Let me know the kind of concerns you had, the fears, what kind of questions popped in your head. Ha, premium, yay, yay. Let's have it. So, what was the first thing that came to mind when you thought about selling to a premium market? What was the first thing that came to mind? Mary to the tutor says ready. I am Lady Bra ready. Augusta Peter ready. Ayobami Omoniwa says ready. James Billion ready. Bature ready. Yay! Okay, so Ayobami says my premarital coaching package. Okay, so would you mean that? Do you mean that maybe you were not sure how to come about with the package? Is that it? Goldmine Academy said must be value added. All right, it must be value added. Good one. Good one. Let's have, do you have, did anyone here have concerns or fears or doubts or what will it be like? Would they pay? Let's have it. All right. Gemini says, sincerely premium to me means offering great value. Awesome. Yay. That's beautiful. That's exactly what we're talking about. Bimbola says, I wanted, oh, there's one thing here that is not allowing me to see your comments. I think it's the emojis. I wanted a small, high-paying class size so I can give individuals more attention, but I was worried if it would stress me out. Interesting. I like that. I like the fact that you're opening up about that. All right. Grace says yes, so you're ready. Jamina says offering great value means you are properly branded. It's solid brand in all its glory. Yes, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. So, if you had any concerns when it came up when you decided to sell premium, let's have it. Let's have it because this is something a lot of people struggle with now. Like Gemini has said, offering great value, branding yourself, all of that. However, we still have people who have done all of that. Like I put up a video on my page, on my IG page today, about how people show up in the best brand, great value, give all they've got, but they don't still see clients. So at the end of the day, you start wondering, but I've done everything they say we should do now. What now happened? I took photo shoots. My website is gidigba. My everything is working. The funnel. You need to see my funnel. I've done. You need to see the course. They say we should do videos. I did it all. I put everything. The value All right, I'm back. Thank you everyone for the feedback because that helped me even know that this was hanging. I'm trying to watch it on my phone here, so I also noticed, but I was not sure. But your comments actually helped me go, troubleshoot, and we are back. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm back. I'm back. Thank you so much. I'm back. I'm back. So if you can see me, if you can hear me, just type two in the comments. Type two while I present my slides again. Please type two. Please type two if you can. Oh, good. Nice having you back, Ronke. Thank you, Augusta. Thank you. So I don't know what happened, but I'm really glad I'm back. I'm glad to be back. All right, cool. So these are the issues. You have a lot of people. I don't know what high value, putting out valuable content, showing yourself in the best way, um, selling premium value, doing all the things that are supposed to be ticked in that checklist. The checklist. Set up a funnel, set up a website, put out valuable content, put your price on it. Make sure you show up in the right circles. Make sure you mix up with the right networks. Make sure you sell well. Make sure all of the things, stick all the rules in the book. At the end of the day, there are no clients. This now becomes a problem. And they are not sure why. Because it seems like you've done everything you were told to do, but you didn't still see clients. And is this is a problem. A problem. So tonight, that's why we're here tonight, so that we unravel a lot of things may be wrong with those things that you're doing, supposedly doing right. All right. So let's look into them. Thank you, everyone. I'm seeing your feedback. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the tools coming in. I appreciate you all for the feedback. Thank you. Okay. So we'll step right into it. We said sell, what was the first thing we said? The first secret, sell this, not that. Just to be sure I don't get it wrong. Sell this, not that. What I need you all to be selling, and this is where a lot of people get it wrong first. A lot of highly experienced coaches, consultants, experts get it wrong. They get the offer solution wrong. Fundamentals. We're here to look at the intricacies. If a building is looking like it is slanting, there's something wrong with the foundation. No? That means they did a bad job down there. That foundation was wrong. Now, some people who do not sell, if you're a coach here, a consultant, you're an expert, and you're not selling, it's most likely because your foundation is wrong somewhere. And this most likely may be your offer or promise solution. You may have gotten it wrong in the first place, and that is it. That thing you're selling, you have not packaged it in a way that would actually attract the kind of clients you want. How? Many people, many of you who are here who are not seeing clients, what you're doing may just be that you're selling your program, your course, your offer, you're selling that package instead of the outcome. You're focusing more on selling your beautifully designed program. Look at the example I have on the screen. Buy my Batman coaching program. It's a 6-month program, 65 videos, 23 templates that will change your life. This was shot in the best of studios. This was done specifically for you so that you will enjoy. Don't worry, it's done so that, after you embellish all of that, it looks good. Well, guess what? You are not selling the outcome. You're focusing more on how good your product is. And that's not what the client wants to hear. You focus more because you spent a lot of money. Obviously, maybe you shot it in the best studio. You did a lot of terrain that makes it really look tush, and so you want to brag about it, or you want to tell them, "Wow, the knowledge you have in this program. Oh my God, this is coming from 20 years of my experience as an expert, as somebody who has done professional courses, who is a professor, this is in fact what you have in here. So you can see all the beautiful things that make them desire it. Wow. The promised outcome. What are they supposed to? Well, how is this going to change them? How is this going to transform their lives, take them from A to B? This is what you should be selling instead. But many people get it wrong. Here's another thing you may be getting wrong. You are selling what you learned from school, from courses you learned, from different things you've done, your experience. You're selling all of it instead of you learned this from the best professors, you went to the best schools, no problem. Nobody cares. The clients don't care. They don't care. How will it apply to their lives? How will they use it in their lives? This is a problem. There's a problem with the network, and I can't understand why. There's a problem with the network. What's going on today? I just feedback. Olubami says network is not going through and it got bad. It got bad when the talk got really interesting. Is that just Olubami or everybody else? Monke says network is bad. Let's do something. I'm going to change my network right now. I'm going to change my network right now. Same here. Okay, I'm getting feedback. I'm so sorry, everyone. Let's try something. I'm going to shift to another provider. I'm going to shift right now to another provider if this is an issue. No. Lady Brass says she can't hear me. The network is really breaking. Hold on. Let me try. I'm switching to my phone's data for now. Let me try that. My IPNX, maybe that's an issue right now. Can you people hear me? Okay. Oh my God. Please, people manage me, I beg. Can you hear me? Okay, so oh, bless you. Thank you so much, Ronke. So you guys are still here. You have melted my heart. Thank you so much. Thank you. Well, this is Nigeria, so we just laugh. We laugh. What do we do now? Thank you so much for being here. So, what I've been troubleshooting, I bought data on my phone, but MTN, the MiFi we have, IPNX. Oh my God, I can have every network yet. Nigeria will still do you, but it's okay. We still try nonetheless. All right, so I'll just go ahead and share my screen again. Nigeria can humble you, oh, but it's okay. It will shake us. We won't fall. All right, so yes, I was saying, welcome back. Thank you, Oluwabumi. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yay! I'm so excited. So they cannot kill my shine, my happiness. So what was I saying? I was saying, okay, I was also viewing this on my phone because seeing this on my phone helps me know when there are issues with the network. So let me go back to the let me go back to watching the session on my phone because on my screen it's just the slides alone, so I can't really see the comments. But from the phones, I can see your comments, and that makes me know that something is wrong. All right, all right, okay, good. So we're back. All right, so I was saying now that the offer that you are selling may just be that you are selling it in the wrong way. How? By pushing out the program instead of focusing on the outcome that it will help your clients achieve, the end result. Okay, they say I should start from secret. Okay, so let's start from the secret. Okay, we were starting from the secret. The first secret we mentioned is that this may be the first thing you're getting wrong, your offer or your promise solution. This may be what you're getting wrong. And I went on to say that you may be selling your program, which is your course, your masterclass, your whatever it is you're selling. You may be focusing too much on it instead of focusing on the outcome that it will deliver to clients. Your clients are only concerned with the end result. That's the only thing they're interested in. How would this change my life? That is what is in your client's mind ahead right now. How would this help me? Would this make, if I was here, will this help me get to here? How would this transform my life? If I invest in this, will it give me the solution I seek? If I invest in this, will it give me the solution I seek? So this is the problem that they want to solve, not that you went to the best of school, not that you took you put a marvelous course together, not that you embellish this. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. We took 12 months to achieve this. They don't care about that. What they care about is the results you help them achieve. Augusta says I have two live sessions online. Okay, we'll have them check it back in, please. Thank you so much. All right. So you should focus more on selling the transformation that you offer clients, not the packaging of your program, not what you did in the program. That's not what people are interested in. Now, here's another way people get it wrong. They sell what they learned in school, through their professional courses, anything they learned to get to this point. Maybe you went to coaching school. So they focus more on selling those magnificent frameworks you learned there instead of how the clients will apply this to their lives. And I see this a lot with a lot of people who teach life coaching. I see this with a lot of people who who are into these professional fields, doctor, law, lawyers, because it's about the knowledge they've learned. And this is not to look down on the knowledge or anything, but you know what? You are the expert in that, but guess what? Your client is not the expert at that. So what you should be doing is translating this to how she can use it in her life, not teaching her the knowledge. She's not interested in being a doctor. She's not interested in being a lawyer. I had this happen with a client of mine. She's a lawyer, and she was not selling. Just a few minutes of talking with her, I got and looking at what she was selling, I saw the problem. She had this program. She was going to teach people a few things to get their business right, teaching them how to understand certain things in their business so that they don't get duped by clients or and I'm like, why are you teaching them this? They should be coming to you who is a professional, not that you would teach them and hand the work over to them. You went to school for 5 years. You're the expert at this. You should be selling your expertise to them and how you can transform their business, not that you sell the knowledge to them to use it by themselves on their business. Do you understand? You should be selling your expertise. They should hire you, the lawyer, not that they should learn law and do it themselves. Do you get the problem here? So you should be, instead of focusing on the things you know so well, focus more on how these things can change their lives, how you can apply it to their current situation and help them get the transformation that they seek. Another way you may be getting your offer or promise solution wrong is that you're selling complexity and overwhelm instead of simple, straightforward processes to achieving results. Where you have such ambiguous offers, and not just that the offer is so heavy, people will have to meet every day, meeting this one, session this day, every new week you throw in a new video. But then you look at it, this is what's causing apathy. This is what's causing clients to drop off midway. They don't even reach midway. First 2 weeks, they've dropped off. Before day one, they've dropped off because of overwhelm. Don't forget, your clients are busy people. They're parents. They are, they have a lot on their hands. They are also owners of businesses. They are doing different things in their lives. Many of them have other things. So they're trying to multitask, juggle it all up. And here you are giving them more, giving them more. That's why they will drop off. That's why they will never finish your course. Many of you here tell me the truth. Have you finished all the courses you've bought? Drop in the comments. Have you finished all the courses you've bought before? I bet you a lot of you here never finish all the courses you buy. This is why, because you are busy. You are actually busy. You're actually busy. You are overwhelmed. Sometimes those courses are overwhelming. And this is what some of you may be doing already. Because you learned it from somebody, you think that's how you should do it for the rest. Oh, that's how it's done. No, that's not how it must be done. If it's being done that way, it must not be done that way. All right? Now, let's move on. I just don't want you to be this person who you are well embellished. You know how to show up. You have so much value. You know how to brand yourself. People see you on the outside and you speak good English. You are an orator. You know how to just, deliver it. Value comes out of your mouth. However, confusion with what you are offering, confusion with what they are getting, confusion with how will this change their lives. This doesn't just translate to them buying from you, because no matter how you show up embellished, they still don't get it. They still don't get why they should give you 500K, 300K, 150K. They still don't get it. Don't be that person who sells confusion in spite of all the value that you have. So do this. Do this. Solve a premium problem, not a cheap problem. 1. Plus, your offer and solution, your offer or solution should have a clear outcome for a specific client and a clear process to how it will be achieved. That first bit, solve a premium problem. We'll talk about it in the next slide. But most importantly, have a clear outcome, clear deliverable, clear transformation. What is this client going to get? What is her life going to be like? What transformation is she going to get after she's done with you? And not just that, what is the process you're going to take her through to achieve it? How will it be achieved? So it's not just selling the outcome. Don't forget that most people who pay premium are experienced buyers already. They've bought before. They have committed before. So there's a reason why they want to come to you. And instead of going to that other coach that is asking them to pay 50K, they'll come to you that's asking for 250K. Why? Because you have something that they're seeing is different from the rest. And that's what happens with my business. People would rather come and pay me more because I charge premium. I don't charge anything less. In fact, my cheapest offer is at 200K. Yet I have clients coming in to pay for it. That's my cheapest offer, 200K. Yet I have clients. Are there no other coaches out there that they can go and pay? Of course, millions. But why do they come to me instead? Because I know who they are. I know that they've paid somebody before, they didn't get results. So when they come to me, I know what I am telling them I know where it hurts them right now, and I have positioned myself to deliver the solution to them from the angle from which it's hurting them. And I put my price there, and they meet me there and they pay for it. Not just that, I show them exactly how we'll get it done. Because they are not novices, they are not people who don't know what they are doing. They are smart buyers, they are experienced buyers, they are smart buyers. They know what they want, they know what they do not want. If I'm going to repeat the same thing the other coach told them, they know that I'm just speaking nonsense. I'm speaking in the nonsense. But when they come, they hear something different from me. They know that I know what I'm saying. They know that I am, I have been there, I understand the pain, and I know how to take them to the other side. All they just need to do is trust me on that because I have shown them all, nothing is hidden, everything is in plain sight, and they come forward and they pay me money. They get on board, we work together, they get results. They get a transformation. Now, I said I was going to explain the meaning, what I meant by solve a premium problem, not a cheap problem. You can see on the screen, this guy kneeling down is trying to sell this other guy something. What is he trying to sell him? He's trying to sell him a band-aid solution. Now, Nigeria will call it plaster, or Europe will call it band-aid. The same thing. Now, this client is not willing to buy the band-aid, right? Instead, he's walking away, stomping away angrily. And this person here is kneeling down. Please, now I can help you take this band-aid now. I beg now, it will solve your problem. It will help you cover the wound. It will help you heal your life. It's a lie. The person in front said, but that's not what I want. And you can see him think in his head, he knows where he's going. He knows what he wants. What he wants is a full surgery. What he wants is a full surgery. Now, this guy is kneeling down. I beg now, and we see this a lot online. People, but please now buy my market, buy my course now. If you don't want to buy my course, you don't want me to chop your money. I saw this post yesterday. A client actually asked somebody, so you don't want me to chop your money? What kind of thing is who does that? I just start laughing. How sustainable is that if you have to always beg every client that comes your way? Rather than beg, why not do what the client wants? This client clearly wants a surgery, but hey, here you are selling a plaster. And this is what many of you may be doing. You may be selling a cheap, basic, surface level treatment instead of a proper transformation. See the difference? This person obviously has a wound or has a problem, an injury, something that is deep, that he knows that plaster cannot solve, band-aid cannot solve. So he's looking for a surgeon. He's looking for somebody that will do him a proper surgery, go into the bone and correct the bone. This one here is offering him plaster. This is the problem. So for many of you here who are not selling, this is what you may be doing wrong. You are selling band-aid solutions instead of selling transformation, instead of selling proper surgery. This is the problem. That's why it's hard for anyone to pay you. And no, you cannot carry your band-aid and say, you know what, this band-aid, instead of selling it for 5,000 naira, I'm just going to just change the price to 500K. Oh yeah, this band-aid is luxury band-aid. Band-aid, it can't work. It doesn't work that way. You can't turn a small offer to a premium offer overnight. It doesn't work that way. What makes it premium, what makes people jump on it and pay you premium for it is because you are giving them something that they desire in a highly valuable way. Something, a transformation that they want, that if they don't get it, they'll pay more for not getting it. If they don't get a transformation now, the danger of not getting a transformation is more expensive. Think about somebody who is about to leave her marriage, her marriage is about to go through divorce. If she does not come to you, I was coaching a marriage coach the other day, and these are the things. She does not come to you to coach her and her husband and help them recover their marriage, get back on track. She knows the repercussion is more expensive. She knows that if she does not help the marriage work, if they don't work on the marriage and make it work, divorce is more expensive. How is it more expensive? They will pay lawyers. The divorce may take up to 5 years. They will pay lawyers for that 5 years. Every time court, they will show up in court. Guess what? If the marriage scatters, that means they have to divide the house. That means memories will be divided. They'll start wondering how to fight and share property. Next thing, now is another fight. Next thing, the trauma they will have to go through. They may even lose their job. Next thing, their health, their mental state, the trauma, the depression. Next thing, they'll start needing to see a psychiatrist, what do they call it? A therapist. They'll pay for that one. Next thing, children will be having holiday here, go there, divided. Next thing, this may affect the children's future. Next thing, the children, because they're living in a broken home, how would this affect them maritally? How would this affect their studies at school? How would the stigma affect them? Maybe their friends will start talking down on them. Do you see the ripple effects? Now tell me, those ripple effects are now more expensive than the money for this surgeon, for this surgery. You see what we're talking about here? If you position yourself in a way that the client understands that, hey, come get this surgery, because if you don't get it, going the other way is even more expensive. Once they understand the value, in fact, you don't even need to say it. Some clients understand the value enough, but you just need to position yourself to speak to them in a way that they see that, you've got what I'm looking for. I'm trying to avoid this more expensive problem, this repercussion, this opportunity cost. So because of that, I'm coming to pay you. So how much is your fee? If you like, say your fee is 1 million, that 1 million is cheaper than the opportunity cost. It's cheaper than the consequence. It's cheaper than what she'll have to face if she does not get this problem solved. Do you see what we're talking about here? Mathematics, economics, whatever you want to call it, but it is what you may be missing. It is what you may be getting wrong. So many of you here need to look at your offer again. Ask yourself, are you selling plaster or are you selling surgery? Are you selling band-aid solution, quick fixes that if you just go and shower, the plaster has come off. The quick fix does not work. Or are you going deeper to solve the intricate problem, to help the client get a full transformation? You need to ask yourself that question. Are we still here? Please type 3 in the comments so I know you're here. Type 3 in the comments so that I know you are listening and you are getting it. Type 3 in the comments. The last comment I saw here was Augusta's comment about me having 2 live sessions currently going on. Type 2 in the comments. Oh, 3, sorry. Ayobami says emotional baggage. Yes, ripple effects, and it's all baggage. It comes because of the consequence. It's the consequence of you not committing to. I've had clients before who they did not come and pay me. No problem. I will not beg you. This is the value. This is it. Either you see it or you don't. Maybe you are being price conscious. It's okay. But whenever you come back, the price will be more expensive. I had clients who, when they came back, the offer that they wanted has doubled in price. They still have to pay. They paid. Because if they go again, they may come back and see it's higher. So that's the whole idea. The consequence is more expensive. Okay, so I'm seeing your 3s. Awesome. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. So let me tell you about this client. Client O, call her client O. She's a brand designer and funnels expert, right? This client of mine was struggling to find clients, and this was her chat with me. Let's just read it. And she goes on to say, Amber, thank you she attended a webinar just like you all are doing right now. And she goes on to say it was insightful. I kept thinking about contacting you. I follow you on my page. I am Omua. I'm a brand identity designer. I also design websites, landing pages, and automated funnels. I know I do quite well with my work, but I am struggling so much to find clients. Aside my sister, I have not had a single client despite reaching out to hundreds of prospects. When I listened to your live webinar, I knew immediately I was doing something wrong. Exactly. Again, see what we're saying, experts at what they do. However, like for Omua here, only her sister. And she's not even doing attraction marketing, which is what I preach. She's doing cold marketing, which is what, oh my God, I wish I could do it because I don't have the liver. It's actually harder to do cold marketing. And I cut cap for people who do it. She was doing that and still not seeing clients. Not one single client outside, despite reaching out to hundreds of prospects. Hundreds, not one client. That can be destabilizing. That can actually demoralize you completely. So what did we do? We got on a one-on-one strategy session together, Omua and I, and just me, this is me dissecting everything she's doing in her communication, her strategy, her client attraction process, looking at where the gaps are, what she's missing. And then not just that, we draw up a Google Doc together and I lay out steps. Do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. Simple, straightforward things to do. Not that you do everything in the book and then we'll somehow arrive at the answer. No. By identifying the gaps, it's clear to tell you now, don't do this anymore, do this now going forward. Don't do this anymore, do this now going forward. Now, Omua comes back to me a few weeks later, and this is her message. Hello, Miss Amber, I have great news. I got my first client 2 weeks ago. She paid full deposit last week, and I'm currently working on her project. Aside that, I've been having prospective clients reach out to me, something that didn't happen before. Just yesterday, a client found me by referral, paid full deposit, which means in the space of 1 month, I signed 2 clients. I want to say thank you. I can't describe clarity. My message is back there, do something what you do. See the difference. Omowa before, she was going after clients, cold marketing, yet they were not paying her, only her sister. And sister is maybe it's even free. you know. Then after we meet, next thing, something that didn't happen before, people are reaching out to her instead. Instead of her knocking on their door, please now I have what you need. They are coming to her instead because of the shifts we made, because of the shifts we helped her see and change, make in her own business. This is something she had never witnessed before. She started seeing it happen in her business. This is what we're talking about. Simple things you just need to shift. Here's another client of mine, certified doctor of natural medicine. My profession, for some reason, I'm able to coach people from different sectors. Doctor, name it, lawyer, marriage coach, business coach, HR coach, just name it. Anyone, career coach, transformation, life coach, name it. Because my expertise requires me, I'm not the expert, you are the expert at what you do. My job is to work with you, which is your expertise. You bring it. I bring my expertise as a coach, and I help you refine what you do. I don't know what you do. Sometimes I'm in sessions with clients, and they're the one teaching me, and I'm asking questions, so this is how it works. Wow, oh, wow, I didn't know this. They're teaching me things in the session because they are the experts. But when it comes to the part me I know, which is helping you attract the clients you want, I know how to fall in and show up. So this was a client, a doctor. She's a certified doctor of natural medicine. What she does is that she helps people, who have type 2 diabetes. In 8 weeks, she can help you recover from type 2 diabetes, completely, reverse it. All right. Now, this client had it tough selling her offer at 250K. Now, she signed up for a strategy session with me. And after the session, she stepped it up to coaching, 3 months coaching. And we went on from there. We were able to raise her offer by 3 times that price. Because I asked this client, so people are not coming forward to buy your offer at 250K. She said, no, how can I help get them? I said, the first question I answered is 250K profitable for you? I see all the things you are doing. I see what you're buying and sending to them. Do you think this is profitable enough? She said, it's not. So if I wish I could charge more, but even this one, they're not paying. I said, don't worry. Is it profitable or not? She tells me it's not. I said, you know what? We're increasing the price times 3. Now it's profitable, right? She says yes. 750K. But this would be amazing if one person will even just pay. I said, no problem. No problem. Let's move. So we work together, and next thing, in less than 3 weeks, I get this message in our group, in our Maximize community. She said, Amber, I woke up to my first payment. That's 750K. She says, do you remember the person I told you wanted to join last year for 250K, but said it was high? And came back now saying he's ready. When I told him the price has increased, he's the one that paid in full. I want to be sure you get this. This person came to her. He's one of those people that she was complaining about that they are not buying at 250K. This person was one of those people that were not paying. Now the person comes back after we've worked together and we've transformed a lot of things with how she's promoting her offer and how she's, showing the value of the offer. Next thing, he comes expecting to pay it for 250K, maybe to complain again, or expecting it has come down. He tells him, sorry, Oga, the price of yesterday is not price of today. 3 times the price is 750K. Maybe she was afraid that he would not pay. After he did not pay at 250. Next thing you know, he paid full. This is what we're talking about. When you make those shifts, even people who were not willing to pay before, they will come and pay. They will pay. Not too long after, this was 3 days later, she came again. Good morning, woke up to another payment. This is somebody that was still going through my coaching program. 3 weeks in, she started seeing results. 10 payments, 2 days later. Amber, this my 10th, because I gave her a target for 10 clients. She said, this thing looks like it's growing, it's moving faster, And I'm like, I'm loving this. All in 1 week, more are coming because something had changed. Next thing, she came again, 4th payment. That's when I took it to my Instagram page to go and share the story, If you scroll down my page, you'll see it, And it's amazing because these are things that, I don't think it's anything of luck. Once you just know what to do and you show up and do it right, you will get the results that you seek. Your clients are not difficult people. They are right now looking for the solution you offer. You're just not positioning yourself right for it. All right, let's move on. So I needed to follow me closely here. This is how I help my clients achieve this. Take notes or screenshot your screen or screenshot your whatever. you know, we identify the first clients, the right clients they should serve. We upgrade their offer to be fit for that client. Then we come up with a clear outcome and promise. We map out how they will help them. We eliminate all vagueness or complexities, all those shun, all those shafts, all those things that do not matter here. We take it all out. My clients show up and their own clients say yes. Simple, straightforward approach. Let's move. We're still in secret one. See, if you follow these things I said, you too will attract premium clients. These things I listed out, if you follow it accurately and you know exactly what to do, you will attract premium clients. I bet you. Now let's move into secret two. Do this, not that. Do this, not that. What's this? What's that? Let's go. One mistake that may be ruining your chances of attracting premium clients to your coaching or consulting business is you are easily forgettable. You're easily forgettable. Now, you may be wondering, how do you mean, Amber? How am I forgettable? Here's how. Maybe you're sounding like everyone else in your industry. And oh, trust me, we, the clients, we, the audience, we know what broken records sound like. We know when everybody sounds the same. We know when everybody is from the same coach. We know when there's no difference. We know that nobody is standing out. Yeah, yap, 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 yap. And it says yada, yada, yada. We know. So these are the things that make you easily forgettable. You sound like everyone else in your industry. Like just yesterday, I was telling my husband how come all the lawyers are all talking about company registration? Like, is there nothing else a lawyer can sell? It was just an observation, and I'm like, how come every lawyer is selling company registration? Are you telling me there's nothing else they can offer for a higher value? I bet you, mainly when I started mentioning that, I started seeing a lot of ads on, maybe you know how these apps, they listen to us. So next they started showing me ads. I said, I see the ads. They start coming in. And when you see ads, next thing is a fight for whose price is lower. This one say company registration is 60K. The other one say, oh yeah, 41.5. And I'm like, it's now a race for price. Next thing you know, it's hard for somebody to sell premium on that because there are a whole lot more selling for lower of that price. So I'm wondering, is there nothing else this book can sell? Now, if you're a lawyer here, this may actually prick your brain a bit so that you can check things up. Is there nothing else you can offer people beyond the general? So don't sound like everyone else. Another thing you may be doing wrong is that you're selling to everybody. This is also a flag off of sounding like everyone else. You're selling to everybody. So you don't have a particular niche, a particular sector, a particular area you've narrowed in on to sell to. So next thing, you're doing everything. And that doesn't position you as an expert. Yes, you went to school. Yes, you did professional courses. Yes, you have it all. But hey, nothing special because you don't show how special you are. You don't niche to be that special solution for this special client. It's just like if you would compare a brain surgeon to a general practitioner. The brain surgeon niched down, so he's more expensive. General practitioner is doing everything, anything, just bring ID. So because of that, a lot of people are playing in that circle, and because there are more people there, it's a race for price. Clients have a lot of options, so they'll choose the cheapest. You see a brain surgeon, if he tells you to bring 10 million, you will bring it because he's an expert at that. You won't take brain problem to a general practitioner, even if his name is general, even if he's practicing generally. You would take brain problem to him. You will go and look for an expert. That's the truth. That's what I mean. You should stop selling to everybody and specify the exact people you serve and show up. Augusta said not every, of course, everything I say, I talk about here, I'm not generalizing. Please don't take it like I'm giving a blanket and saying everybody. No, it's just, these are just examples, okay? Disclaimer. All right. Thirdly, you're following the bandwagon. You're doing everything. You're following everything. If they say you should jump on the roof, you jump on the roof. If they say you should dance, you will dance. If they say, oh, TikTok is ready now, oh, okay, we go there and bring TikTok. So next thing you know, you're chasing tactics. You are chasing everything they say you should do. You're trying to follow the bandwagon. When you do that, All you just end up being is a sheep. A sheep, what do? They follow the shepherd. It's head mentality. Next thing, you are not your own brand. You are not your own person. You are not that special, authentic brand that people just know that this is you and then this is everyone else. You don't have to follow the bandwagon. If you really want to stand out, you won't follow the bandwagon. How else are you being forgettable? You are sharing basic value, surface level information. So when people just see your content, they just swipe past because nothing special here. How else are you being forgettable? You are posting random content. Anything goes. So because of that, no one really cares. How else? You're not being known for one thing. You're being known for everything. That would be very close to, selling to everybody. So the flip side of all of this is you're not saying anything different. The clients you are serving don't want general, they want specific. Many of the clients you are trying to sell to, they've been burnt before. So you need to show them how special, how your solution won't burn them this time around. They won't pay premium for viral stuff. Most people think it's about getting viral. Trust me, you don't want to go there. What is it becoming viral? Going viral is another headache on its own. I've never desired it. I don't think the only place I would desire to go viral is a place like YouTube. And it won't even be virality for coaching. It will be for virality for views. So that YouTube will pay me. But you see, it's internet, this one already coaching here. I'm not interested in going viral because guess what? Viral people are mostly people who are here for the noise. The real clients are not in all that viral. People who pay premium, they're actually silent watchers. They're actually silent but high intent people. They are not here for the engagement or the metrics or how many followers does she have. I beg. No. The kind of people we're talking about are people that even if you have 100 followers, but you say what they want to hear, they will pay you premium. They don't care about those numbers because they've been to those numbers before and they were burnt. Another way, they feel you don't get them. They don't believe you are the expert for them. Listen, if you flip these things I've mentioned, if you flip them the other way, flip them completely, do the opposite, do the more highly strategic things, things like creating real authority in your industry and sharing premium value to attract the clients you want, you will have premium clients self-convincing themselves that working with you is in their best interest. The beauty of that, the fact that people by themselves are making up their mind that I must work with Amber. This is what I experience. I don't have people coming into my DMs to say, so how can you help me? Oh, how much? Oh, are you sure that, okay, what else will you do? No, I don't. The kind of value I put out, the kind of things I do, it is clear how I can help you from the outside. If you are not clear, that means you didn't go through my content. If you are not sure how I can help you, that means you just found me maybe by mistake and just entered my DM without even going through my content. Because my content has already has presented me ahead for you. So when you're coming in the DM, you're already coming in sold. You're already convinced that I am the coach that will help you. So you come in ready to invest. My content has done all the legwork. My value has done all the legwork because I know exactly what to say. I know exactly what to do to get you in the DM. So you want this too. I believe you want this. You don't want that chance where you're in the DM convincing people. You want them to come in self-convinced. They come in already sold. All they're asking for is how can I pay? How can I get started? Oh, I've been wanting to work with you. I have this client we met early this week, and she goes on to tell me, Amber, in the last 1 year, I have been telling myself, you see this Amber, I must work with her. She's not the first who tells me this. Everybody, they always tell me how I have been observing you. And it's interesting because I don't see their comments. I don't see anything to likes or anything to see that they're observing me. They work silently. She goes on to tell me how I have told everybody who cares to know that I must work with you this year. Next thing I know, she brings her husband, honey, come and see the Amber. Next thing, her husband comes and greets me. And he said, I've heard so much about you. And I'm like, thank you, sir. It's you, small me. God, thank you. But it's just amazing that all of these things are things I didn't know before now. And, the knowledge, the experience, also having the right people behind me to support me who have been part of the whole process making me who I am today. It just shows that And if clients who come in are able to value that and use it and apply it and get the result that they seek, I mean, at the end of the day, it just shows that this is not about me. This is about you. This is about my clients, about me using what I have to help people get to where they want to be. All right. And that's what makes me joyful. That's what brings all the joy. So, how do you establish real authority? How do you create real authority in your industry? Let me use the case study of this client. Client N. She's a foreign education consultant. This client has been one of my longest standing clients. Every offer I come out with, she must take it. She has been through all my offers. My She has been through my highest offer, which is private coaching, one-on-one coaching, 3 months. She has been through that. She comes back from a mastermind, amazing, because I've been able to help her get to where she desired to be. Now, when this client initially started with me, this is the story I'm about to tell you. She works in the foreign education, helps people. Let me bring the English down small. She helps people go to Canada for study, right? So she's based in Canada and she helps a lot of Nigerians, also India and all of that, to move to Canada for study. Now, before she signed up to work with me, she was unable to attract premium clients. She was attracting, you know, freebie seekers, people who could not afford her. And she was hardly compensated for her effort. This is somebody based in Canada. Imagine her selling offers at 5,000 naira classes. Join my class. I'll teach you IELTS and I'll do this. Okay, at the time when she met me, her highest offer at the time was she was going to sell an offer for 80K. She said she's trying to, and it was interesting how she felt like this was the highest she could go, 80K. And she was like, Amber, I need help on how to sell it at 80K. But people, only 5K I've been selling. I said, relax. It's 80K, I will help you in this Canada. And she's like, oh, Amber, you this thing, yeah. God will help us. I said, don't worry, it's well. And then we went on to work together, right? And it's interesting how we shifted a lot of things for her. And one of the most important things we needed to shift was positioning. Positioning and how she was showing up, the value she was giving and who she was attracting. One look at all of that, I knew why she was attracting the wrong people. And so we shifted all of that. Now, the idea was to position her right, and this happened. We set her out to attract a new breed of clients. This was our chat. When she told me, Amber, with these new changes that have just happened, I know that my followers will know that they will know by now that the music has changed. Meaning that it's obvious. The changes are obvious to her followers now. And I went on to tell her that they can dance to the music or off it. It's their choice. And she was laughing. Now, what happened after a few weeks from that point, she goes on to send me this message. She says, and this because she started seeing results. Good day, coach. Today is good. Two of my prospects just made the first installment payments, each of $1,000. Now, do you see? So somebody was trying to sell something for 80K. Now clients are paying her in the dollars that she desires. I wasn't hoping for fast sales because my business structure has changed. I knew my audience needed time for it to sink in, so I braced up for it. This is something I always teach my clients. Like what I told you earlier in this session, that I'm not one to tell you that tomorrow, quick fix, you get results. That's not how it works. If the foundation is faulty, it may take time to unfold it. So she was already prepared that, okay, with the changes we've made, it may take her a while to see clients because this is a new change. So things will need to get back into shape and then take a while. But she was even bracing up for that take a while, but clients are coming in as sooner than she expected. So she goes on to say, it has already started happening. God is wonderful. Thank you so much, Amber. Some time back, I messaged her because a lot of policies had changed with, and they keep changing in Canada. Canada study leave, and people moving abroad. So when I messaged her, because these policies that happened had changed, were affecting her colleagues. But guess what? It did not affect her because of the way we had positioned her. And that's the beauty about structure, about restructuring your business for the premium market. You will stop playing in the pool of generality of everybody, of people fighting for price, fighting according to, oh, this price is lower, let me go for this one. No. You are not playing on a higher level where no matter what your price is, even if it is the highest, you have the clients who will go for you because they see something that you are going to give them. Instead of, they are not playing on price up there. They're playing more on value. I'm sure you all have noticed that when people sell premium, they are fewer. The people who sell premium are fewer than those who sell low tickets. This low ticket place here is very wide, is big, is very saturated. If you read this book, Blue Ocean Strategy, this is the red ocean right here. saturated. Everyone is playing there. There's really no clear differentiation because everybody sounds the same. But when you go up a bit, if you want to look at it like a pyramid, if you go up a bit, value is what's sold there. People, the clients who come to buy from these people up here are coming here based on value. They don't want to operate at the baseline where it is about crowd. They go up there and it's value. It's no more a price discussion. You see it happen even in the airplanes you enter. There's business class, there's economy. Economy, everybody looking for the cheapest. So is it Aero today? Oh no, this one is cheaper than Aero. Oh no, this one is cheaper than Arik. Oh no. Then there are some people who just go and look for the highest one and pay for business class up there. They don't care. It's no more a matter of price now. It's a matter of value. It's a matter of what they want to achieve up at that level. It's a matter of no, I can't play at the bottom line here, at the bottom level here. I can't play with everybody else. While everyone is queuing, I have my own queue. While everyone is waiting in the lounge, I have my own senior lounge. I have my own executive lounge. There are people who would always go for the higher version. I talked about in a session I joined a few weeks back. I told them about when we're back in Dubai, and we would take public transport occasionally, to of course this public transport would have two cards. One card is the gold card, the other card is the gray card. Now the gray card is like the general, the gold card is like supposed to be VIP. Now guess what? When you enter the bus or the train, it is not, there's no distinct difference between the the gray people and the gold people. Because we're all entering the same train or bus. But the small difference is just that they will sit in front, the rest of us will sit behind. So I didn't make any sense of it. Why will I buy? What am I? Because at the end of the day, you see some people that will still enter with gold card, but they will stand. And you will now wonder, so what's now the point? What I'm trying to say is, some people pay for the higher version, not because there's any difference particularly, but because they want to be seen as a higher class. And you need to understand that. Some people, no matter how cheap something is, they will go for the higher level stuff. They won't buy that cheap thing. It's not how they operate. They are not playing on that level. They are not playing on the general level. That's why you notice that if everybody's not doing something, the VIP, the rich people do the opposite because they would always do the opposite of what the mass market is doing. Once upon a time, Kim Kardashian it was hot for everybody to have she was the one hottest with the body, with the everything. Now everybody's doing it. She has got to remove her own. That's how they think. She has got to remove it. If everybody starts having a Range Rover, they will go for another car. It's what it is. So when you understand this, you would understand that when people pay premium, they're not having a price discussion. It's more about a mentality discussion, a mindset discussion, a positioning discussion, a value discussion. Now let's move on to Ngozi's situation, my client N. See me, I mentioned her name. But because of, I was talking about how this policy affected her colleagues, but it did not affect her. Because of how she stood out in her industry. She started doing things differently. She was not shaken by this policy. She was not shaken by it. In fact, the policy even favored her. And this was our chat. She says, Amber, thank you. Niching down is the best decision I ever took because we had her narrow down and not speak to everybody. Speak to your ideal clients. Speak to this set category of people, And she goes on to say, I would have just been seen as a blogger, just giving information out. Chai, and we start laughing about it. And that's the truth. You don't want to be that person who just shows up and gives value, that you're not a blogger, giving education content, sharing all the rich value, but nobody's buying. You're not an influencer. You have 200K followers because you give so much value on your page, but nobody's buying. This is a misnomer. Shouldn't be. All right. So this is how important creating real authority is. Rising above the noise and creating real authority will allow you to take random people from browsing around on social media to investing in your high ticket offers and programs, even if they've never heard of you before. I've had clients who came into my DM. Funny thing that you will see somebody surfing through my page. How do I know? Maybe the person is liking one video. Next thing she's liking the next video. I know, okay, this is surfing. She's surfing. Okay, next thing I know she's in my DM. How do I get started? I would like to pay for this. They don't know me from anywhere. They just come in straight from one instant. I've had somebody tell me before, Amber, I slept on your page for 4 hours. She came in sold. She came into my DM. Please, can I have the account details? I would like to pay. She came in sold. Why? Because I already established real authority on the outside. So when you come into the living room, my DM, you're coming in sold. You already know me. You already know I can help you. It's a done deal. Even the ones who overlooked you will begin to see you differently. Guys, I have sold courses before. There was a time in my life I sold 1,000 naira course. Nobody bought me. 1,000 naira. There was a time I sold a course for 5,000 naira. Some of you may know that course. I sold video editing course, 5,000 naira. Video editing. I sold that course to almost 4,000 people. It went viral. I was intentional about making everybody have this, learn how to do video editing. I have sold low tickets. Well, I've dwelled there. But it's interesting how when I started selling high ticket offers, the same people who knew that, this is a low ticket coach, how did she take and get here? When they saw the value that was coming out of me, they came and paid premium to work with me. I'm talking about premium in 7 figures. Yes, these are people who knew me from the beginning. Some of them never even bought anything from me, but they came. The first time they ever bought was when I was selling premium. My first private coaching clients, my highest offer. First person that bought from me, she had known me since the beginning of my coaching. This was her first time of ever buying from me. She paid me in 7 figures. Now, this is a case study of client S. This is also a medical doctor. Her story is interesting because she was at a point where she was selling offers at consulting a doctor of medicine. It's a big deal. But she was not attracting the right clients. People were not willing to pay. She was, doing consulting and all that, offering 10,000 and doing this one, just trying to struggle to even get people to pay for her. She's into, helps with fertility and all of that. People were not paying, you know. Yeah, this is somebody that has to pay staff, has to run the whole overhead, everything going on. They were not paying. When she even found out that my cost, she found out how much I was selling my offer. She was like, coaches, how do people do it? She was wondering, Amber, can you help me start selling like this? I said, don't worry now, come in. Now, let me tell you her story and you'll see the results she got and how this has transformed her business. That thing I was looking like magic for her before. She's now doing it easily, doing her thing now. She's a big girl selling high ticket offers, making money. This is her story. Client S, when she came on to work with me on my mastermind, after that she stepped into Amber, you know what? I want to get into coaching. Let's do maximize. She stepped in and said she joined my group coaching program. And then we looked at our offer together. We saw that no, this cannot work. From 10,000, I worked with her. We increased the consulting offer to 100K. You're not selling anything less than 100K. Let them come consultation, everything 100K. All the diagnosis, whatever, just fix it. Nothing lower than this price. Then you can always upsell them to the treatment and stuff. So she got that. When she went back to the market, they finished her. They insulted her. This was me telling the story on my IG page. She took that 100K offer to them. Guess what? The clients, they say abusing her staff. When the people start this rubbish, they say abusing them. Why? Because they felt entitled. These were people that were used to pay 10,000. Now you're telling them to pay 100K. See, is it this morning and she is? Oh, Jesus, sorry for that. People should not penalize me. I'm sorry. But is that slang people talk about that makes us laugh? And she came back, Amber, this didn't work. Oh. These people did not take this offer. Instead they started disrespecting her staff. They started bullying her staff. That when people start this nonsense, I beg you, they start being entitled. Now, when she came and told me this, I said, okay, there's a problem. If they're not paying you 100K, that means they feel they deserve the 10K. They are now entitled. You know what we're going to do? We're going to increase your price. Now we are going to position you for a higher level client. You don't need to attract this type that are not paying. We want to position you right. Say you want to pay bills. You want to be able to pay your staff salary. Good. Guess what we did? From 100K, we shifted her price to 2M. See it here. We raised her price to 2 million. Problem solved. This was me telling my audience on Instagram. We visited the offer. At the time when I posted this, we have not started seeing results. This was me. Maybe we just shifted the price to 2M. I went and announced it on my page. I see what my clients just went through. They sorted her back. Oh yeah, I've increased the price. We'll come back later and tell people the updates. So what happened next? Started working on how she will attract the 2M clients, 2 million naira clients. We positioned her right, and in no time, guess what? This doctor she attracted a client of 2.8M. See how it went. She came into our maximized group and she says, "Good afternoon, House and Amber. We just sold one of our premium plans." And I'm like, wait, doctor. Let me, I blurred her name. I said, please break this down. Don't be doing all suspects like this. Full story and details, please. She started laughing and she goes on to tell the story. She says, as we all know, my foundational structured program with Amber was the name of her program. I blurred that, which I believe would convert soon. I used the same method she taught to create other premium packages. I created a package I tagged at 2.8M. Amber isn't even aware I created another package higher than the one we have been working on. And today, a client paid for it. This package is tagged 2.8M. Amber isn't even aware I created a package with such an amount. Yes. So this is what happened there. While I was helping my client to sell her 2 million naira offer, she took the exact strategies I told her and created another offer without letting me know. And she sold this other offer at 2.8M. A client paid for it. This is somebody that was struggling to sell at 10K, at 100K. They were bullying her staff. Now she's attracting the kind of client that wants to pay 2.8M. This is what we're talking about. Positioning. And do you see what happened there? She applied the same strategy. See, once you get the strategy right, you can apply it to any other offer. It will work. Because it's a strategy thing here, it's not a tactic. It's not that this will only work here, but another style will do another method. Principles are principles. They would work whatever case you put them, because these things are principles that will last forever. They are not seasonal. Some things have to be clear. A right offer, a right promise, a right delivery, the right messaging, all of that. A right system on how you get in front of people every day. And that will take us to the last point. But I just need you to understand something here. Rework your messaging to stand out in the sea of sameness. Don't sound the same like everyone else in your industry. Don't give basic information like everyone else is doing. Give depth. Aim to become 1% of the 1%. This one is not a matter of everybody take your 1%. 100% is small. Matter 100 people take it as finished. No, stay on your own lane. Be the 1% of your own 1%. This one, there's no competition here. We stay on our lane. We stay on our lane. That's what it should be like. I like using this example of Sonny Ade and Two Face. People like that who you can't put them on a queue and say this one is one, this one is two, this one is three. Unlike these other people here that people are queuing them. Oh, today is Two Face. Today is Whiskey. Second is this boy. What's his name? Davido. Third is Burna Boy. Fourth is Thames. Oh yeah, let's turn it around. First is now Thames. Two is Whiskey. Three is every day people are shuffling them. But you see this other lane. Is Sonny Ade is on his own lane, 1% 1%. Two Faces is on his own lane, 1% 1%. They are on their own lanes. There's no competition. This is where you should take your brand. Take it to a place of no competition. You can't put those two in this queue and say, in fact, if you bring them here and say, no, one is Two Face, or say, Two Face, no, they this queue, I better take him somewhere else. This queue is only for these people. That's how you should be looking at your brand. Take your brand, elevate your brand, and position it in a way that when people want to start comparing people, they'll say, no, she's not in the line. Please take her somewhere else. This line, we know who the people that are here. Let's grade them according to the length. But you see, this one is special. That's how it should be for your brand. Don't try to aim for. Try to just create your own positioning and be the top there, the top and only. So this is the final secret. Build this, not that. It doesn't matter how good your offer is or your authority. These are the things we've mentioned already in secret 1 and 2. Even if all two of them are very good, if you keep doing what is comfortable, you'll have a tough time selling your offer. And what do I mean by being comfortable? Too comfortable. If you do not get out there, if you not create a system that gets you in front of the right people every day, you will remain at that level, because it's not a matter of we only do two, we don't do the third. These are 3 important things you must do. Most experienced coaches just pray and hope clients will come. So they do number 1 and 2. They get positioning right. They get the offer and the promise. Oh yeah, magic. Let's wait for them. It doesn't work that way. Some people now repeat the old strategies, hoping things will work. It doesn't work that way. But you now see other people who are not as good as you. They show up and they see clients. People now call them the best. And you know that, which best? You know what this one is teaching? So now match up to what is who came out that the market will see as the best. I hope you know. So you need to work out a strategy that puts you in front of people every day. And it has to be a simple and repeatable system. And you have to intentionally build this system. Something that will get you in front of people every day because you can't wink in the dark. Nobody's going to see you. You need to increase your chances of being seen. You can't light a candle and cover it with a bucket. You are a city set on a hill. Your responsibility is to shine. Stay on that hill and shine. Don't come down. Set up a system that will keep you shining up there. That's what you should do. Get in front of people every day because your clients exist right now and they are looking for you and they are willing to pay you premium, but they don't know that you exist. Instead, they are paying people who are not as good as you. So, simple, repeatable systems are what has helped me to attract new people into my business every day who invest in my premium offers. Simple, repeatable system. Some of you are here because you came through a simple system. You're meeting me for the first time, yet you're already sold. You're just meeting me for the first time, yet you already know that, oh my God, she's good. Yes, I know that's what you're thinking. A simple, repeatable system is what helps clients sign in high level clients. Now, this client of mine, somebody who, okay, backstory. When she met me, she told me, Amber, okay, let's do this. She signed up to work with me on Maximize, and she told me, you know what? I have paid guys to do my funnels. I've paid them, the guys do my funnel. I just want you to tell me what to tell them so I will set it up. She was coming with knowledge she already knew. And I told her, you know what? Can you tell those guys to wait? Hmm? Funnel guy, you've paid them, right? Tell them to wait. We're coming. We have to set some things right before we go that direction, but just tell them to wait. And then she tells them to wait. We come back. We do some this fundamental work I'm talking about. We do it together. But this was interesting. I need to screenshot this discussion because this is the same client. We worked on our offers together. We did a lot of fundamental things together, even without going back to be those funnel guys. She already started selling her offers. See one of the offers, one of the conversations we had in the group, and I asked her, "How are your clients paying for your offer? How much is it, and do they pay directly on seller?" Now she was now selling her offers on seller, not even doing the funnel thing. At this point, she was still selling. She was now selling on seller. And she goes on to say, I have currently three clients. I have currently three one-to-one clients, each paying $5,000. I don't have a sales page yet for this offer. Interesting. And 10 current clients in the group program, each paying 550K. See, this is money that people are paying in Nigeria. So before you go ahead and say people don't have money, the economy is bad, people are paying dollars in the same country. See the kind of money people are paying. Imagine if you could end that in this same country you're in dollars, and they're paying in dollars. You know, simple, repeatable system is what got her here. What got her here. And I don't know whether till date she has gone back to be those funnel guys, but this client is still selling her offer on seller from the last I knew, or through a bank transfer. This is just to let you know that sometimes you need to start with the basic and then you can move into the more technical systems. But either way, find a repeatable system. Either way, find a repeatable system to get in front of people every day. Now, this is a client, I'll call her client O. Correcting client O's system got her signing up higher quality clients into her program. Now, this client is what was she teaching? At the time she reached out to me, she's still doing that anyway. She's a coach. She helps people set up their fish farm. And when she reached out to me, her problem was that she was not able to get the right people to sign up. Even if some of them sign up, they don't end up getting results. They don't end up doing the work, you know? And, I got with her, we got into a strategy session together. We discussed it all. We identified the gaps. She thought her problem was that she's not attracting the right. Her problem, by the time I asked her some questions, I asked her, so out of 100%, when they come in, how many people implement? She told me only 5% implement. And I'm like, whoa, you mean only 90, a whole 95 don't do anything? She said, yes, they don't do anything. So, and she does not have results. So it's hard for her to go and market some more, So I told her, we need to fix some things. We fixed her system, we fixed her messaging system, we fixed everything, helped her start seeing the kind of clients she should serve. And, let me go a bit deeper into this, but this may be a problem many of you are facing. At the time, she was selling her offer at a very cheap price, and so she was attracting everybody into the bucket. When I asked her, so who are people coming into this program right now? By the time we looked at it, we saw that these were the wrong audience. I asked her, how much is it to set up a fish farm? She told me, at that time, by now it should maybe to be more expensive. But at that time, she told me the minimum fee was 250K. because they have to buy this, they have to buy the water, they have to buy the pump. I don't know, I'm not a fish farmer. Anyways, my mom told me all the things, and you have to have a space for the farm, even if it's your backyard or whatever. And then I told her, okay, these people that you brought in, do they look like people that have all those things? Clearly, no. So she was attracting the wrong set of people. And so they'll come in. When they learn all the things from her, they don't even have the money to set up the fish farm. They don't have the things, they're not highly committed enough to proceed. This was the problem. She was bringing in people who were coming to just try their luck. Merely they finish from that program, they'll probably go and look for another, maybe hairdressing and do. This was the problem. She was attracting people who were not highly committed. So we needed to shift that, attract people who are highly committed. And it's funny how a few weeks ago, as of last year, I just saw an ad, some pop up on my screen, and I saw this lady now. She's now attracting people from all over the country. They are traveling down to Lagos to attend her fish farming program. These are existing farmers who are coming down, traveling, lodging in hotels to attend her training. And now this is offers that was now she's selling the offers in 6 figures. People are traveling because everything needs to change. She worked on it. She changed it, attracting the people who are willing to do the work, who will not just pay her premium, but be willing to do the work. So this was our chat when we finished the session. Anyways, hello, Amber. Because I asked her, how did your sign-ups go after our session, And she said, I had over 170 sign-ups. The right messaging was able to bring the right people, was able to help me filter people from the get-go. Only those who were capable to set up registered. Thank you for the reorientation and for fixing my messaging. See, if you neglect these things in your business, these things I've listed, I've explained to you tonight, it will be difficult attracting premium clients. So fix your system or create a new system. It may be two, it may be either of that. Maybe you already have an existing system that works, but you need to refine it. Maybe you don't even have a system at all, then you need to introduce one. But fix it. Either ways, have an efficient system. Sorry, and trust me, it doesn't have to be complex. It doesn't have to be complex. It can be very simple. I'm good at that. Simple, workable, repeatable systems. And these systems will help you win even if you have never sold an offer before, even if you have little followers, even if you have low engagement, even if you have no email list, even if you have no website. Yes, many of the clients I've just told you about today, they were like this. People who, okay, well, the one I told you in the beginning, who made over 1 M in a day, she had never sold an offer before. The other one I told you that only her sister bought from her, she had never sold. Majority of them have little followers, all of them, in fact. I think I'm the one with the highest number of followers amongst all my clients. No email list. Many of them don't even have email lists. Many of them don't have websites. Some of them sell on Seller. So I'm trying to let you know that we're not talking about, hey, you must go and do your funnels. Hey, you must go and, you can't proceed unless you have this. Hey, you can't proceed if you don't have a website to brand yourself properly. Hey, no, all of this, and this is the problem. There are some people who have ticked all these boxes, yet they did not still see clients. Just to show you that these are not the most important things. Are they important? They may be, and even if I want to rate them according to level of importance, I won't rate this one, low engagement. What am I doing with that? This one's not inside the mix. Followers, no. These are the things I would rather rate, emails. Yes, they can help you further enhance your system, get you, retaining your clients, getting the whole, selling to them over and over again. You can flex that. Websites, yes, that can help you position yourself right on Google, help you position yourself right in terms of your brand, help you even see now, I told you this webinar through my website, help you, my ads, my Facebook ads, I'm able to collect data from my website and put on Facebook. That way I'm able to find me clients like my existing clients. Now we're talking. I'm able to use my website and set up sales pages and stuff. Good. But some of these things don't hold water where I am. Engagements. I don't even want it because I know that the clients who buy are not here to engage. They come into the DM to buy straight. They are not there to come and say, I'm interested, or say, yes, I agree. You agree? You should have been in my DM since. Do you understand? I'm not about those engagement metrics. I'm all about the buying metrics, right? And that's what you should be interested in too. So do this. Come up with a repeatable way to get in front of new people every day. Filter the people who come in right from your messaging and content. Remember what I said about before clients come in, they come in sold, because my messaging has done the legwork for me. It's all the game of filtering. I'm filtering. Make your buying and onboarding process very easy. Don't put people through a merry-go-round because you want to set up this your amazing funnel. Because of that, before they buy this, they have to go through this route. Then they'll come to this route. Then they'll come out and bust here. Then they'll now, come on now. You have to make things easy. If you want to attract the people who want you to simplify their lives, it has to show that you actually know what simplicity means. All right. Now, everything I've told you today, you can achieve on your own. You can take all the things I've listed today. You can watch this video 20 million times. You can go and implement. You can achieve it on your own if you know exactly what to do. But if you feel you may have a tough time piecing it all together, okay, Amber, my business is specific here, and there's some intricacies here that I need help with. If you feel I may not be able to figure it out all on my own, and you want to avoid making expensive mistakes or too much trial and error, I would advise you to actually get help. Don't be shy of getting help. Seek help, get help. Don't expect that you will get it all. You may not. You may not. Some people have the luxury of time. You may not have that luxury of time. To wait to all your mistakes, to you learn through the process and make mistakes and learn. It may take you 5 years, it may take you longer, it may take you shorter. Anyways, but do you have that luxury of time? And at the end of the day, what's the opportunity cost? For instance, you may actually need help with how to upgrade the offer you currently sell. You may need help with how to set up the right systems that would work for your type of audience. You may need help with how to simplify the way you sell and attract premium clients, with what to say in your content to attract the right people so that they come in sold in your DM. What to know that would work for your business and what will not. You may need help with how to know exactly what to stop doing, what to start doing, and what to continue doing. Right? Getting help, getting experienced help with these things will cut out excess time of doing trial and error. You don't have that time. We both know you don't have that time. There's no time for trial and error. You need direct access to someone who has succeeded at what you want to achieve so you can collapse time and start seeing results. The access you get will help you achieve this clarity. Clarity. And not this confusion where you don't know, should you go left, should you go right? Oh, okay, next thing is all jumbled up. Next thing, I'm confused where you started from. You don't want that. So you want help that will take you here, attracting more premium clients to your high ticket offer, elevating your authority, achieving more by doing less, multiplying your revenue and scaling your business, achieving results for clients and making great impact. Not here, selling offers no one is buying, spending the next few months doing trial and error, being in the same position you are in the next 3 months, 6 months, you're still here. When others are excelling, you don't want to be that person. Losing out on what you could have achieved if only you leveraged access. Access, like somebody who knows what they're doing. Now, I'm offering you an opportunity to access my expertise. I've been coaching for almost a decade. I can relate with what you've been through. You've seen my own results. You know this is not fluff. All these people I've mentioned, they are real people. If you want to come ask me, I will give you their contact. You can ask them yourself. You know you don't want to do this on your own. What would your business be like if I come into it and I help you change a couple of things? And I give you clarity, I give you direction on exactly what you should do to turn things around. Would you want that? Would you want that? I want you to imagine what your life and business will be like within the next 3 to 6 months, where clients are eager to pay you premium to work with you instead of going after your competition who isn't half as good as you are. Now, I'll make you an easy no-brainer offer to get you started ASAP. All right? This is an easy offer. I want you to book a 2-hour one-on-one exclusive session with me. I call it a strategy session. These are some of the people I mentioned already. These were the sessions they started with. Some of them, I mentioned that when she said she had only sold to her sister. This is the session she went through. Some people start here, they get results, they step on, and buy one more of this. You say what? So let's do it. Come on with me for 2 hours. Let you and I sit down together on a video call. We'll analyze your current offers. We'll map out your premium solution and the ideal clients who will pay you premium. We'll map out a step-by-step customized action plan for you to implement. And not just that, you have free access to me for the next 5 days after our session. So that if any questions or concerns come up, you can always reach out to me. You have clear access to me in the DM. No questions asked. All right. And not just that, our session will also be recorded and the video will be sent to you. If we do any documentation, the plan we put together, all that will be sent to you so that you can rewatch the video over and over again. You can strategize, you can see if you miss some things because you were asking a lot of questions and you were taking notes. Don't worry, you will not take notes in those sessions because the video is recorded so that you can watch it again. So I just want you fully present. We'll strategize together on those 2 hours. All right. And we'll come out at the end of the day with a clear blueprint, a clear action plan, step by step. Do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. Clearly. And if you have any questions, I won't deny you answers. All right. So this 2 hour session, if you go out there, I'm selling my offers at $200, right? I don't know why this was still left at 197. Anyways, if you change that to Naira, you know how much it is today. All right. Now, will I give you at that price? No, I won't. Not tonight. Not tonight. So if you want to book this 2 hour session with me, all right, I'm offering you a chance to get it at 160K tonight. 160K. By that, I have slashed off over 160K, right? If you look at the equivalent in Naira, I have slashed off over 160K. So you are getting it tonight at 160K. All you just need to do is send me the word exclusive right now. You can send it on Instagram. You can send it on WhatsApp. You see that WhatsApp where you got reminders to come here, right? That's it. So just reply with the word exclusive. You don't need to say anything else. Just type exclusive. And then we'll know that this is our magic word, our secret word. You will know that you were at this session. If you type exclusive, the details will be sent across to you. You can go ahead and pay, and then you can book a time on my calendar. And then when you book, we'll meet. Both of us, you and I alone. Sit down together and strategize on your business. All right, so send me the word exclusive. My handle has changed. It's no more Idenodred, so it's now my full name, Amber Eyang Ajakaye. But if you type Idenodred on Instagram, it will come up. Don't worry. Just if you type Idenodred on Instagram, you will see my handle at Amber Eyang Ajakaye. It will come up because Idenodred is still a keyword I use in my bio, so that people can still find me anyways. So just type Idenodred there or type my full name, Amber Eyang Ajakaye. Anyone. Or to make it easy for you, just type exclusive in that WhatsApp message you received. Type exclusive as a reply to the WhatsApp message, and we'll know it's you. And then my assistant will immediately send you the details on how to pay, and you can go ahead and lock in your spot. I can only give a few spots because it's just one number. So the earlier you get on board, the better. So get on board, sign up, get this session locked in. Let's sit down and map out a plan for you. You know the opportunity cost of not doing this. You may go back, next thing you're back to confusion, you're not sure what to do. Get it now that you have a chance to. Let's sit down together and dissect your business together, you and I. I'll ask the right questions. I'll get into the intricacy of who you're currently serving. I will get to see exactly what you're doing wrong. I will help you map out exactly what you should be doing going forward. I'll help you lay out a clear strategy and step-by-step plan. Any questions you ask me on that session, I'm answering you. 5 days after you have access to me, you can still ask me more questions. Don't worry. I am here for you. We will do it together. I want you to get results. You will get results. So go ahead and send me the word exclusive. Let's book a session for you. This offer is only tonight, so you get a chance to, get it tonight. If you come later, unfortunately, you may not get it at this price. So book now so you can lock it at this price before we close the calendar. All right. So this is the point where I want to ask you if you have any questions for me. All right. Do you have any questions for me? Do you have any questions for me? Send me the word exclusive on Instagram or through the WhatsApp message, and you get details on how to pay. And you can go ahead and pay. All right. So, questions, please. This chat box has been quiet, but I want to believe all of you have been listening intently, like, whoa, okay, this is value. I want to believe this was valuable. Was it? Let me not assume, but was it? I know it was. I know it was. Tell me, was it valuable? So, comments, questions, let's have them. Questions, let's have them. Do you have any questions for me? Do you have any questions for me? Ronke says very well understood, very valuable. Yay! Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Abimbola says yes. Any questions? Any questions? Abimbola says yes, highly valuable. I like that. Thank you. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions for me? Any questions for me? If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. Drop them in the comments and I'll respond to them. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments and I'll respond to them. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments and I will respond to them. Uh-uh. So we just have, okay, let me give us 5 minutes because I know this is moving because there's a little bit of lag. And so I'm ahead with the video. So a lot of people are still catching up to the end of the video. So I'll just, this video is not, okay, is this video recorded? Yes, you can watch it. Yes, it's recorded. So you'll find it there. It's live. It's actually playing right now. The video is live. It's actually on my YouTube channel right now. Yes, you can rewatch it. Yes, you can rewatch it. But this offer is not going. This offer is not. It's not a life offer. Do you understand? The offer is not a life offer. It will not last forever. If you come later, you will get it at full price. All right. Questions? Adejuwon says, profound session. Well done. Well done, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Questions? So people are rounding up at this time, the session. So I want to believe we've come to the point where you've caught up with me in the end of the session. So feel free to ask any questions. And if you're already sending exclusive, go ahead and do so that you can get the details to lock in your spot ASAP, to lock in your spot. So go ahead and send a message and you can go ahead and you will receive the details and you can go ahead and pay and lock in your spot on the calendar. Pay, right after paying, you send your screenshot or your payment details or evidence of payment, and you receive the link to my calendar. You pick a date, a time, something that works, that is very convenient for you. Because I know there are busy people here, people who have careers, who have other 9 to 5 careers and stuff. You can, or people who are busy. So the calendar is open and you'll be able to choose a convenient date and time, something that works for you, and you'll be able to book. All right. All right. So go ahead and if you have any questions, feel free to ask. There seems to be no questions. So I think we have had a good run tonight, right? I'm happy you all made it here. I'm happy we're able to deliver this in spite of the hitches, the technical issues we faced earlier on. I'm happy to see you all here staying to the end. I really appreciate your time here. And in the absence of any question, we can close the session. In the absence of any question, we can close the session. All right. You all know you can reach me on Instagram at Amber Eyang Ajakai. My full name. If you type I Dare Not Dread, which is on the screen, if you type that also, you'll find me on Instagram. But my full name is now, my handle is now my full name at Amber Eyang Ajakai. So go ahead, and if you want to reach out, feel free to reach out. If you want to book this session, just type exclusive and you'll get details to pay right away so that you can lock in your spot. All right. I want to appreciate you all for making it here. We've had a good time, and yeah, go take what you've learned today, go and apply it. And if you want us to sit together and move this from this point, help you with the intricacies of your own specific business, because now this is just one session with me, one to many. I can only talk things on a blanket level. I need to sit down with you. I need to understand the intricacies of your business, the peculiarities of your business, so that I help direct you in your own direction, direct you on a clear path to your own clients, finding your own clients. Okay, so you all should get a chance at this. If you can, book it. All right, book it. Let's sit down together. All right. So I want to thank you all for spending time here with me tonight. You have a wonderful, wonderful evening, and I look forward to hearing more from all of you. Thank you so, so much for spending time with me. Good night. Mwah. Thank you, everyone. Um, bye, everyone. Good night. Yay. Thank you, Runke. Thank you. I appreciate you too. Thank you. Bye.